Hello. How you doing? It's Halloween, y'all. Well, technically here it's already November 1st. But it's still Halloween on the West Coast and in Alaska and in Hawaii. What would Halloween be without a little bit of blood? Because, well, I pulled off a piece of skin and it was more than I planned for it to be. So, here we are. I did not go trick-or-treating because it freaking snowed today. Hey, Amanda in Alaska. Hi, how are ya? Yep, sure did. It snowed today. So that sucked. And we went to the trunk or treat thing that I was helping out Shuji and Boy Shorts with. Helping out. Really, I just stood there and told people that I was Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka. 2 feet of snow for the sake of Mario and Luigi tonight. Damn, Amanda. Yeah, we didn't get 2 feet of snow. But we got a couple of inches. And it pissed me off. And when you're wearing a hello, T. Good to see you. When you're wearing a costume that has a fan going inside of it the whole time, not so much with wanting to be out in freezing cold weather. And the one house that I really wanted to walk up to and ring the doorbell, not a single light on in the place. So I tried. I would have put the costume back on just to walk up their front sidewalk and ring their doorbell. But nobody was home, which makes me sad. This is a house that I learned the word mausoleum from my mother because she said that the house looked like a mausoleum, and it's always been my favorite house in the whole city. Ooh, left with a dozen full-size candy bars, though. Hit a great neighborhood. Nice! Full size is always such a score. We do costumes with snowsuits. Inflatables aren't an issue. Yeah. There's K-Mac. Good to see ya. It is now Dia de los Muertos. Indeed. Small demonic creatures demand candy like raves circa 2008. The whippets don't stop. Follow these lines. Hi, Bill. Hello, Pamela SP Butterfly. Hello, Rosalind. I could have fit a snowsuit underneath the giant purple inflatable thing. But I don't own a snowsuit anymore. So that didn't happen. I was just wearing lounge pants and this t-shirt underneath it. But yeah, there were no lights on. So that excuse was no longer valid. So, but we were all ravenous. So we went up to our favorite Mexican place and we got dinner. And on our way up, we spotted packs of roving children. And then because we had a bucket of candy in the car, we stopped and handed out candy to packs of roving children because we never get them here. So, and there was a bag of candy here just in case, but nobody came to the door. Mom let me know that they did sample the candy, which is good because, quality control is important. They opened the bag just in case there were going to be little ankle biters at the door. There were none. None. Not a drop. Not a single child knocked, which basically means more candy for Mom and my stepdad. And she was really excited because there were malted milk balls in there. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I'm the one who bought the candy. I know what's in there. I got you. Dia de los Muertos. C.O. Bilf Devs did not cry during Pixar's Coco, emotionally secure enough to admit if true. Yeah, well, Pixar does that, man. Pixar messes with you. Pixar likes to traumatize their viewers. I'm fairly certain of it. I mean, they did a short about the little lamp. You know, the one that during the Pixar credit comes bouncing into frame and stomps the eye down. That little lamp. They did a short, an animated short about that lamp. And I was so sad. So sad for that little lamp. C.O. Bill Pixar tears false Osa line. Okay, fair enough. Pamela SP Butterfly didn't have many people stop by tonight because it's raining. And it was raining. Hello, Panda Kelly. Good to see ya. It was raining here too once the snow stopped. You enjoyed Kelly Copter's werewolf show today? Kelly Copter always, you know, she did it last year and it was hilarious. I love that she's doing it again this year. She's really good at werewolf. She does great stuff with werewolf. So I watched the first episode of Werewolf, and I'm looking forward to seeing today's episode for sure. But yeah, so we went and we had Mexican food and it was delicious. And then I just realized that you've changed your name yet again, C.O. Bilf. You are now C.O. Bilf Respect and Trust Center. Okay. Then we went back to Shuji and Boy Shorts' place and we played VR golf. Mini golf. I'm sorry, VR mini golf with a couple of friends of theirs. I played it over there last night too. And it's a riot. And I'm about as good at it as I am at pool or bowling, which basically means that if I manage to make a shot at all, it's purely by accident. It's a fluke. But it's fun. It's fun. We have a ridiculous time and we laugh a whole lot. I broke a nail and then I ripped a piece of skin off of this finger. Barbara! Hi! Good to see you. Happy Halloween. And yeah, and then I came back here and I've been watching tonight. I've been watching since I got back. I had to fix things on the Fire Stick for Mom first so that they could watch Disney Plus. I did that. You stop it. Amanda in Alaska says she needs some Mexican food. Better yet, we have a Mexican-Korean fusion place that's so amazing. I need that in my face right now. Like, I can't describe to you how much I need that in my face right now. So I fixed the Disney Plus for Mom so that she can watch Mandalorian, and then I'm great at bowling. You just put up those little bumpers, no problem. Nice. Virtual reality mini golf step 1 Davos project Jamiroquai 2030. Yes. Yes, the virtual insanity. And then I came up here and I found out that Emily D. Baker did a food court today. And so I've been watching that. I'm still not through all of the stuff that she was doing with Duncan. Because I don't know if you follow Duncan on social media, but things have been pretty bonkers for the last 10 days or so. And it's hilarious. So I've been watching that. Kimchi nachos. Fuck. There's also a really good Mexican Korean fusion spot in Juneau. Oh, wow. Wait, Barbara. Good to see you. Got up to take my pred for my 7:15 CT scan. Got bad news health-wise. No! So back to sleep for a few hours. Love you. Oh my God, I love you right back, Barbara. Please keep me posted. Let me know what's going on so that I can worry appropriately. Sleep sweet, honey. Rosalind is having one of those this is too much days, so she opened some bubbly and Sorel, which is my favorite drink combo. I have no idea. I've never had that. You watched Food Court, Kara? Oh my God, I'm fucking crying sitting here watching this thing. It's so funny. And yeah, to Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Z New Marlene. Cheers. Tonight's flavor, by the way, because I know somebody's going to ask. So, sparkling ice, I know it's backwards. They make Starburst flavors now. And it's fucking ridiculous how accurate they are. Really ridiculous. We had to send my oldest for a sweetie run because we were running short. The last few were being given Jaffa Cake donuts. Oh, wow. You watched Food Court too, but didn't finish it. I haven't finished it. I haven't even gotten through all of the Duncan stuff yet. We're still dealing with Spidey D. Choo Choo's daughter sure looks like you. Do you really think so? Choo Choo's daughter really looks like Choo Choo. Honestly. Sorrel is a Caribbean-inspired liqueur. When I add a little ginger ale, it tastes like Christmas in a glass. Ooh. Okay. Also, Sorrel's story is inspiring. Amanda wouldn't be sad over a Jaffa Cake donut. Jaffa Cakes aren't really my thing because it's that whole fruit and chocolate combination, but Amanda's down. Bilf is calling Maury to resolve Matt White's suspicion. Yeah. I am not using my lighted sign right now, Pamela SP Butterfly. So it says the same thing that it said when I had to unplug it, which is those who stir the shit should have to lick the spoon. I stand by that. Panda Kelly, I had candy and pizza at the Halloween party. Still painfully regretting that choice. Sore tummy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have a sour tummy. That stinks. What do you think did it? The candy or the pizza? We have a whole bag of candy here still. 2 different kinds of Reese's. Wait, we know what Choo Choo's daughter looks like? Did I miss a stream? Because I'm pretty good about never missing cricks. No, you didn't miss it. She just posted some photos on the book face today. And wait, let me see. If she posted it on the book face, she'd probably be okay with me showing the photo that I think she texted us. Let me take a look. Okay, so here's Choo Choo dressed as a serial killer. Bill had a really good steak and falafel pita today. That sounds good. So she is a serial killer. And here is the kiddo. She's dressed up as a character from something called Has Been Hotel. That is the Dinner of Champions, Dawn Gloves. It's an animated show, and apparently it's pretty raunchy. It's called Has Been, Hazbin Hotel. Let's see. Food court was a riot. Only got to watch until 10 a.m. when I had to leave for 2 back-to-back meetings. 4 hours in total. Gross. That could have been emails. It was all downhill from there. Yeah, sounds like it. And you've just had a dinner of gummy worms and trazodone. Rock on with your bad self. I hope that you sleep sweet. Panda Kelly says, I think both candy and pizza are in a conspiracy to keep me awake all night. Well, those bastards. If the test ain't 99.9, your baby ain't mine. Fact. So yeah, that's who Choo Choo's daughter is dressed as. She's dressed as a character from this thing called Has Been Hotel. And there's a lot of songs that are involved, and it's pretty amusing from what I can tell. But yeah, she looks so much like her mother. It's that jawline shared with all 3 of you. Okay, fair enough. Shut up, Matt. I can handle that. Yeah. None of us have an upper lip to speak of, especially when we smile. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That is part of the reason that every time Choo Choo and I would go out after work, that people would be like, "Oh my God, is that your daughter? Oh my God, your mom's right over there." And we just finally just started owning it because we're like, okay, fine. If this is not going to stop, so we may as well just, okay, we're going to lean into that. Munching some penny M&Ms. There's protein, right? Yes, absolutely. I'm assuming you mean peanut M&Ms. But yes, protein. Definitely. I had many proteins tonight because I had a massive freaking burrito with shredded beef and beans and all the things. And we also had bean dip. And I brought about half of the burrito and about half of the bean dip home. And I'm going to get after that bean dip when I'm done with the show. Right now, I am still full. But, yeah, Amanda, you got hit by auto cock rocket. Wouldn't it be weird if the DNA test showed you all had great-great-grandfather in common? That would be funny. That would be very funny. I mean, I was born in Wisconsin. I believe that she was as well. Yeah, that would be really funny. Choo-choo? Choo-choo, are you listening? That would be funny. Ooh, Bilf also had a breakfast baconator today. Look at you! 2 meals in one day. Check you out. I had 1 meal today, and I am still full from that meal, but yeah, later on, there's going to be, I'm going to tear up the rest of that bean dip. You do have a certain Midwestern look. Okay. That's fair. Yeah. Further on the fruit and chocolate thing, don't you do Black Forest Gâteau or at least Terry's Chocolate Orange? I do not. Shut up, Matt. Not at all. Nope. Can't hang with it. The closest thing I get to chocolate and fruit is Raisinets, chocolate-covered raisins. That's it. And only Raisinets. Not dairy, fruit, and nut. Not raisins in any other chocolate thing. Only Raisinets. Kara, I think I want to be a diphthong for Halloween next year. Not sure how to express it. We'll have to think on that. Rosalind, I got pissed at my dad and took away the power cord to the cable box. He will do his PT. Nice. I approve very strongly of this. Good job. Whenever I have to punish Choo Choo, I tell her that I'm going to take away the cords to her Xbox. Not the Xbox itself, the cords. So she can sit and look at it and still not be able to use it. Do you want to be a slutty diphthong? A naughty diphthong? Yes, there are options. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Potato Commune can have large character posters reading, "Let's all have 1 meal a day to persevere in socialist construction." I honestly, I tend to only eat 1 meal a day because I forget about meals. A lot of the time, I just forget about eating. And sometimes what mom is making either is way too carby for me or just isn't really my jam. And so I always, I'll tell her that I'll go and fix something later. But yeah, there's Matrix. Hi, good to see you. How you doing? Happy Halloween. Happy Feliz Dia de los Muertos. I don't know if it's supposed to be a happy occasion. I guess I'd have to ask you, Dita. I don't know. But I'm glad to see you. How you doing? And how's mom? And yeah, I am here for the potato commune. I am still here for it. I need to, I'll be making sure that the garden is functional next year. And we have many acres. So yeah. Panda Kelly, I wish I was. It is now freezing. Zaphod Beeblebrox, hi. Welcome. Dressed up as Xenu and tried to trick-or-treat the org close to me. Good for you. It is close to freezing outside, and yeah, not my jam. See? Sometimes I'm clever. Sometimes even unintentionally, it just happens. Fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'll have the garden functional. And the walks, now that it's freezing and now that it decided to snow down buckets today and then rain after that, and my treadmill decided to shit the bed, I'm challenged with that right now. But if you can get raised beds in that garden, I personally find gardening much easier with them. We have them. We have raised beds in that garden. The problem is that they've been there so long that they're kind of disintegrating. So we need to make new ones. Mom is sleeping in her bed. Good. She's stopping working, though, but her doctors are working on it. Excellent. It's like 80 there in Pennsylvania? Oh, fuck me, dead. It's below freezing here. I could forget about meals during the day, but the kiddos demand food. I know. They always want to be fed, don't they? And then they keep growing. And then more food. Yeah, Rosalind, that's not going to happen. They're a mostly vegan household, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I'll have to let Choo Choo know that she should watch this stream, if only for the discussion about her child and how her child looks like me. Her child really looks like her. I forgot what the hell else I was going to say. I'm glad that y'all liked Food Court. Apollo and Friends did a live stream today as well. And they were very funny. Tori in particular was very funny. She carved a face in a squash, in a butternut squash, I believe, and called him Gordon. And I just about died laughing. Picture this: golden raspberries in a chocolate fountain. No, absolutely not. Shut up, Matt. I would eat the golden raspberries, and then I would go and find pound cake, or marshmallows or something else to dip into the chocolate fountain, because I will not adulterate one with the other. They need to remain separate. It's 51 degrees here, just cold enough for blankets. Okay, care for JC. Yep. 47 and raining there where Pamela SP Butterfly is. It is, I'm just going to throw that on the floor. What do we got here? It's -1 Celsius. I spent an hour browning butter and pouring it into silicone freeze molds so I could have browned butter on hand when I needed it. That's absolute genius, and I applaud you, Rosalind. Well done. Phrase Lyndon LaRouche apparently auto-blocked proof of YouTube Langley collusion. Well, I certainly didn't block it. Lived here for 2 years. Oh, Philly. 2 years in the Navy. Went to school in Pittsburgh, and that was worse. Three River, really bad winters. Mega amounts of snow. Yeah, I'm used to that. Oh my God, K-Mac, you do everything with browned butter. Put it into every single thing that you ever bake, ever. Ooh, or you think you're blocked too? Panda Kelly, you're not blocked. I see you. 80 degrees here in sunny Perth. Thank you, T. Rub it in. Enjoy your spring. Yeah, no, Kelly, you're not blocked. We see you, sweetheart. Put gravy, the English proper version, in the fountain and dipping roast potatoes. See, that I can get behind. Yes, 100p. Yeah, no, everybody says that they can see you, Kelly. You're here. You're here with us. We see you. Definitely not blocked. Ooh, Rosalind saw a recipe for pastry with browned butter. That is next. Nice. That sounds amazing. Yeah, basically anything that you bake, if it's cookies, if it's breads, like whatever, am I in top messages? They aren't all populating up on screen. I am in Restream. So I'm not sure how that works. 18 degrees Fahrenheit in undisclosed Alaska community. Yep. Grouse. You've never had brown butter that you know of? Care for JC? It's okay. It's okay. By the way, see, lady, start your timer again. I found some actual photo postcards to send you. Ooh, thank you. That's exciting. Have you posted them yet? I need to know when to start the timer. If you posted them today, then I will note that. If you posted them yesterday, I will note that. Let me know. Shut up, Matt. Matrix wants can of butter, like copious amounts of it. Put it on my toast. Yeah, I bet you do. I'm going to migrate to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, and a rough puff with browned butter will make its way onto the table if my cousin can make it, so we can get up to culinary hijinks. Yay! Things are slow. I'm in all messages, but some of my comments aren't showing up. Well, I see you, K-Mac. I don't know why that would be happening. But here in this platform, no, Care for JC, I know how that works. It's just that I'm not in YouTube. I'm in Restream. I'm in my streaming platform. I'm not going directly from YouTube Studio. Well, there's Kathy Mitchell. A very warm, breezy Halloween here in Stratford. Very nice. We didn't have warm, breezy anything. We had snow and then rain. And it was bullshit. Got to make my bread for Thanksgiving stuffing this week. Okay. Wait. Oh, you're in Alaska. Derp. I'm like, Canada already had their Thanksgiving. No, you're above Canada. You're Canada's hat. I have no idea what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. Also, I don't care. I'd be fine with a turkey TV dinner, quite frankly. It's not a huge deal to me, but from what I understand, my brother and his family are going to be out of town. Yeah, snow already, T. Sleep sweet, Matrix. Alaska is more Canada's sidearm? Okay. So my brother and his family are going to be out of town. Hello, Annabelle. Good to see you. Shuji and Boy Shorts won't be here. And if it's just the three of us, I do not want Mrs. Cricket's mom to be going to all the trouble of all the nonsense. All I want for Thanksgiving, honestly, is mashed potatoes and gravy, a little bit of turkey, and some really good rolls with a lot of butter. I'm going to carb it the fuck up. 48 Fahrenheit in Trinidad, Colorado. Clear but windy. The whole street really went all out on Halloween decoration this year, but we only had 5 kids. What? Plus the son's girlfriend stopped by with her 3 grandkids. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. Yes, we had Thanksgiving and now we're having leftovers. Turkey pot pie, anyone? My mom just got a recipe for chicken pot pie pockets, and they're made with puff pastry with phyllo dough. So she's going to try that one out. Got to make the bread, then dry the cube for a couple of weeks. I do the whole stuffing from scratch. Very nice. Rosalind says Chinese food for Thanksgiving. Yep, that's fair. Am I talking to my brother? No, because he has chosen to disown me. It happened not long after my sister passed away. So, no, I'm not. He told me I was not welcome in his home, and he didn't want to see my face. So I am not talking to my brother. I am acceding to his wishes and staying out of his way. When he comes over here, well, I fucking live here. So he's going to have to deal with, seeing me. But the rest of the time, no, I don't go anywhere near that. I'm not going to make the first step. None of it's my business. He made his choice. And if he wants to undo it, he's going to have to make that choice. That's not up to me. And I won't force the issue. So, yeah. Yeah, because him and his family are going to be out of town for Thanksgiving. And normally, my folks would have Thanksgiving with them. So, yeah. In the meantime, y'all know what time it is. I hope you do. Because it's night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. Food for Thanksgiving, but potatoes and gravy, and I need that in my life. When I make challah, I start with my stand mixer and then knead by hand. That's fair, Pamela. For Kimberly, it's all about the stuffing. I used to know somebody who used like an obscene amount of butter in her stuffing, like a beyond, like Paula Deen would look at that and go, damn, amounts of butter in her stuffing. But I've only ever had it once, and I don't know the recipe. Ooh, Kathy made the best gravy this year. And I'm a little envious. Autoblock feature testing. Volney Matheson invented the e-meter. Monsanto Corporation. Rehabilitate Comrade Goldie. Game 6 of 2002 Western Conference Finals was fixed. Well, they're all coming in. I see them. Rosalind says, brothers are hard work. That's a fact. Annabelle, those pockets are great. Awesome. I'm looking forward to them. Pamela says, if we do holidays on our own, we do homemade pizza. Fair. Kathy Mitchell's brother did the same with her. Yeah, their loss. I agree. Care for JC didn't get any trick-or-treaters. We have local stuff like trunk or treat. Well, I did that first at a local church. And I also have a song from Shut Up Matt before I go too much further in the live chat. It rhymed. I made it rhyme. Okay. Here we go.
We were streaming on the booth late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. The lovelies on the chat took their night meds, and forthwith, to my surprise, they did the mash. Did the oh-so mash, the oh-so mash. It was a graveyard smash, they did the mash. It caught on in a flash, they did the mash. It was the oh-so mash.
Love it. Thank you, Shut Up Matt. So that's what we've got. Let's see. Good on you, Cricket. Family gets messy. Preserve your peace. Yep. Hey, he made his decision. It's on him. Sorrel is stronger than I remember, and I can't remember where my night meds are now, except that they're on my desk here somewhere. Okay, fair. Yeah, it does happen, Care for JC, and you know, he do what he do. So, okay. I think that a lot of it had to do with grief over losing our sister. And I think the rest of it has to do with the person that he married and the parents of the person that he married. But also, none of that is my concern. He said what he said. He did what he did. I'm giving him his space. I'm not here to force the issue. Hello. Good morning, Sophia. Frank Humphreys, life is too short to draw a hard line like that. I hope your bro finds peace one day. I do too. Kimberly makes a combination of sweet potatoes and apples and craisins that turns out nicely. I bet it does. I just don't eat sweet potatoes. I think they're gross. Rosalind does a sweet potato pie. That's fair. But again, more for you. Like all the people who are into that sweet potato yam thing, rock on. I will never fight you for that. Barbecue pizza, says Amanda in Alaska. Not barbecue flavors pizza, but pizza made on the barbecue. So fun and delish. I can get behind that. Rosalind says, let's be honest, pumpkin pie is just to use up gross pumpkin. It's just, I can't rock with the texture of it. Like, even if the taste were out of this world, which in my opinion it isn't, I can't hang with the taste of it. Or with the texture of it. It's just squidgy and weird, and I can't even. Kathy Mitchell bought 70 chocolate bars and you only had 20 kids. Are any of those Coffin Crisp? Because Coffee Crisp does a special coffin-shaped Coffee Crisp in Canada, and we don't get them here in the U.S., and I need to know. There's Jilbo Baggins. Seriously, though, I can't find my night meds and your brother is an asshat. I say that as someone with 3 asshats. I hear you, Rosalind. Annabelle says, my brother disowned everyone because we didn't fit his story he wanted out there. Fair enough. Kara says, I yam what I yam. Oh, Rosalind says, I don't do sweet potato pie. I did one once in the UK as I couldn't find pumpkin. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with them? My friends loved it, and the texture was nice in a pie, but it was just wrong. Ew. Oh, Kathy Mitchell says, oh, geez, I can't with the pumpkin pie. Thank goodness. Yes. Friendship over, disconnecting. That's okay. Bilf. I did just blaspheme pumpkin pie. Frank Humphreys has yam in regular rotation. That's fair. Care for JC says pecan pie. I respond, I see your pecan pie. And I raise you chocolate bourbon pecan pie. Pumpkin pie is definitely just a sentimental thing for me. Gotta have one slice each year. Not my fave, but gotta have one. Fair enough, Amanda in Alaska. I have 1 glass of eggnog a year. Because moral imperative, I guess. I have to. I get it. No coffee crisps this year. Ugh. Panda Kelly says, my asshat 23-year-old daughter and her girlfriend snuck into my house while I'm stuck in rehab. Annoying that I can't control my own property while stuck in rehab. That does suck, Kelly. Shit, I'm sorry about that. Here we got Kara with the dad joke. Why couldn't the witch have a baby? Because her man had a Halloweenie. What do you get when you drop a pumpkin? Squash. Rosalind, I generally dislike all Thanksgiving food. Turkey gives you a headache. Interesting. But when I was living in the UK, suddenly it was more important than oxygen. Fair enough. Stuffing and mashed potatoes all day. Damn right, Bilf. Annabelle, we have Derby pie. I don't know what Derby pie is. Please enlighten me. Kathy Mitchell, I make chocolate pie for myself and 1 grandson. We don't like the texture. Fair. Eggnog is my coffee creamer this time of year. Fair enough, Amanda. I can get behind that. I need to know about this Derby pie situation, though. I would like a chocolate pie. But also, yes, Kathy Mitchell, I need to know what kind of candy bars you bought for the trick-or-treaters. This is important. It's not H. I don't understand what you mean, Care for JC. Did you get hit by auto cock rocket? Rosalind says, I try not to carb other than alcohol, but I do require one good eggnog coffee each year. I can get behind that. Frank Humphreys says, I like pie! In an overly aggressive voice. Have you ever seen Weeble and Bob? Frank Humphreys? Weeble and Bob. I recommend looking them up. When come back, bring pie. It's not Thanksgiving without leftovers? Okay. Oh, Derby pie is pecan pie with chocolate chips. Okay. I fail at not carving, but I do try. Yoda would be so disappointed. Well, he may or he may not. Who knows? Bill says citrusy pies are also good. Sophia says, I don't think I ever had pumpkin pie. That's okay, Sophia. If you ever wind up over here, pumpkin pie is a thing. My mom makes a damn good lemon meringue pie. All right. Frank, I've put it in the chat. Look it up on YouTube. If you put Weeble and Bob pie, you'll probably get even more exact results that are relevant to this conversation, rather. But yeah. Weeble and Bob. We had Crunchy, Hershey Bar, Kit Kat, Score, Jersey Milk, Reese's, and Smarties. Nice. That's a great assortment of snacks. Smarties are lovely. Yes, it's not the taste, it's the texture. Spectrum mouth sensory response. Yeah, I cannot with the texture of pumpkin pie. You've finally figured out pie crust, Rosalind. Here's my challenge, is that I can't figure out a good pasty crust. Like, pie crust, fine. We got that. I can do that. Whatever. I cannot figure out a good moist pasty crust. And it's really frustrating to me. Frank says, when my band would get punchy at rehearsal, we would sing, I like pie. Nice. Isn't pie a euphemism for some adult body part? Could be. Not like a puff pastry. Different than a puff pastry. Still, it doesn't have quite the rise of a puff pastry, but it has more of a rise than a standard pie crust. And it's more tender. Not quite as dry, fall apart, flaky, which is why I'm saying moist. Yes, Panda Kelly, pie is a euphemism for some adult body part. Yes, it is. Kara says key lime pie is best pie. Kathy Mitchell has a spooky treasure box that the kids can reach in and pick their treat. Nice. Bilf wants to know, don't y'all UK people have delicious savory meat pies? Yes, they do. Frank Humphreys is liking Weeble and Bob. Very nice. Kathy was a 50s housewife with too much makeup on today. She was bored. A good samosa pastry recipe. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a decent ask. Sophia got Smarties for this year too. Okay. Janet has an amazing peach pie recipe. Here's my thing, Janet, with peach pie is that I can't rock with the cooked peach pie because, again, it's a texture thing and I can't hang with that. But a fresh peach pie, I am here for. Care for JC, I've missed the booth, been hibernating late night, watching Trials Boone and Burn something so worn out. Okay. Yeah, I watched Boone. I watched Boone on Emily D. Baker, and it was serious business. It's more like a tart, probably. No, it's something completely different from a tart, from a pie. I need to find photos so that I can send them to Rosalind, and she'd be able to probably look at it and go, "Oh, this is how you're fucking up." Rosalind says steak and kidney pie is fucking delicious, and anyone who says ew has no taste buds. I've not actually had one. Bilf says his spooky treasure box is ABR's savory meat pie, and that's fair. Speaking of ABR, I had a very brief email exchange with ABR last night because I went into Tori Magoo's chat, and once again, I am invisible. I was trying to interact with so many of you. And nobody could see me. The mods couldn't see me. Tori couldn't see me. Nobody else could see me. And yeah. So it's really frustrated. So I fired off emails to just about everybody. I sent one to Tori. She gets a lot of spam. She probably won't even see it. But I saw that Alex was in there, so I sent him an email as well and said, "Hey, can you see me? Because I'm in that chat." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I don't see you at all." So yeah. All right. Shut Up Matt is doing something. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm a blaspheme here for a second. Take 1 cheese and onion pasty. Ginsters for preference. Open pasty at one end. Slide in a 4-finger Kit Kat and eat like it's a sandwich. In the Deep South, they used to call pecan pie shoe fly pie. I've seen another pie called shoe fly pie that seemed to be nothing but sugar. Shut Up Matt says, fresh strawberries, yes. Soggy strawberries from the bottom of a trifle, no. It's the texture. Yes. Look at the recipe I linked and a pie recipe and split the difference on butter. It should get you what you're looking for. Okay. My wife would make a fruit tart with fresh fruit on top of a layer of custard. I can get down with that, Frank Humphreys. Sounds like maybe a hot water crust that you're looking for. And see, I've tried that and it still doesn't work. Nope, pecan is not shoe fly pie. See, that's what I thought. Shoe fly pie looked like nothing but sugar. And why would you call it shoe fly pie when it's made out of all of the things that attract flies? Like, nothing makes sense to me here. I like molasses. I make a sticky black gingerbread this time of year that is amazing. I love molasses. but I'm not into making a pie that is nothing but diabetes in a pie tin. So, and see, I can't diss what Shut Up Matt said because I'm that asshole who put peanut butter on a fire roasted hot dog. And it was good. So, I don't know what to tell you. Bill says he loves Matt in spite of his Kit Kat pie, which sounds foul and odious to God. That's pretty funny. Yeah. I have no idea what to say about that. But again, like I said, I've not only have I put peanut butter on a hot dog, I have eaten peanut butter in a sushi roll. There was a place I used to go in LA called Ajisai, and I loved the sushi chef. He was also the owner. And we were sitting at the sushi bar one day, and a woman said, I like all of the stuff in this roll except this ingredient. What can you replace it with? Because I really want that roll. Everything else sounds great, but I mean, can you swap out this ingredient for something else? And he goes, peanut butter? I think she thought he was joking. He was not joking. And he put peanut butter into this sushi roll. Granted, it was like organic, free range, artisanal peanut butter that you had to mix together because the oil would separate and everything. But he put it in there. He made the roll. And she ate a slice of it. And she looked at us and she's like, why is this so good? And then she offered it to the rest of us. And we each had a piece. And it was freaking good. Oh, no. It was hidden, Rosalind. It wasn't like sitting out on the counter with the rest of the sushi ingredients. It was hidden. But this guy was a freaking genius because it was good. I was a little mad at it. It was so good. The other thing, this one made Choo Choo mad. If you have like a beef flavored ramen, and I'm talking like a broke ass cup noodle, and then you get a can of, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to say the name. You make your cup noodle, and when it's done, before you eat it, do that, mix it all in, eat it. In fact, I dare you. It's good. And it's so good. And Choo Choo did it with me. And she was mad about it. She's like, why is this good? Like, fucking why? Frank Humphrey says, my mom bought a jar of cookie butter. I asked her how she ate it. She said with a spoon. I mean, that's fair. Rosalind, you still can't find your night meds? You keep a can of that in the Airbnb, that helps pay my mortgage. Nice. Why can't Cricket say squirty cream? Because that's not what we call it here. But I can say it. Kathy Mitchell says peanut butter and bacon sandwich. Fair. I've had peanut butter on a hamburger. Peanut butter winds up being able to rock in a lot of really strange, unsuspecting places. Cheese Whiz, Kara. What about Cheese Whiz? Because I'm not talking about Cheese Whiz. Cheese Whiz doesn't make that sound. The spray cheese, the easy cheese, Cheese Whiz is in a jar. Easy cheese is in a can, and it still doesn't make that sound. I did find out, however, the cats love that shit. Care for JC says, okay, I love a toasted everything bagel with peanut butter and cream cheese swirled together. Fair enough. Marcab peanut butter invasion activated. My mom used to make me peanut butter and lettuce sandwiches. It was gross. No, that sounds vile. Room raid from the pup. Hi. Hey, Marla Dillard. No, I was not talking about Cheese Whiz. I was talking about Ready Whip. Ready Whip. Yeah. Yours makes that sound? How do you have a jar that makes that sound? Because it's easy cheese that comes in the can. Cheese Whiz is in a jar. I'm a little concerned about your Cheese Whiz right now. Seriously, Kara. Like when you open it up, it makes that noise? Or do you have easy cheese? She's going to go stomp to her kitchen right now and read the can. I'm going to get an angry email in about a hot second with a photo of the can. And if it says Cheese Whiz on it, I'm honestly going to be shocked. Yeah, your Cheese Whiz might be suboptimal. I saw one in Home Bargains, a pot noodle Christmas dinner flavor. Hashtag lives alone. Oh, no shit. Hashtag it me. Even though I don't live alone, but yeah. Who was asking me about you today, Kara? Was it today? Yesterday? Somebody was asking me about you recently. And I had to tell them how freaking rad you are. You have a bunny, Sophia? You never told me you have a bunny. What is the bunny called? Cheese Blast. That's what it's called, Kara? Cheese Blast. That sounds kind of rude. Well, extra. I'm not mad about it. Cheese Blast. Cheese Whiz is what you get on a cheesesteak in Philly. You hope it was Nomi. Aw. You're crushing so hard. Oh my God, the thirst. Well, if it wasn't, I'll make sure to inform him anyway. Sergeant Fanny is here. Hi, Sergeant Fanny. Good to see ya. I'm assuming that she's here to help remind me to do responsible YouTuber things, which I have not done yet. So let me do those responsible YouTuber things, because yet again, the numbers are still dropping and it's causing me to panic. Please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whichever you choose, honestly. Oh, it's a stuffed bunny called Bobo. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Please hit the thumbs up, the like, or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm cool with either. I'm not here to tell you what to think. And please check to see if you are subscribed still. If you have been unsubscribed, please resubscribe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It would mean a whole lot to me, because the numbers keep falling and I keep panicking. We do have memberships here. Oh yeah, after you subscribe, tickle my bell, my notification bell, select all for all notifications. And yeah, we do have memberships here. They're $2.99 a month. A bargain at twice the price, honestly. If you want to reach me, or you wish to support the channel in a way that YouTube doesn't devour 30%, all of the ways to do that are right there down below in the description box, as well as ways to support friends of the channel, like Brian Lucas, who is our poet in residence. He needs to buy a new car. Well, a used car. New to him car. He needs a car. He wants to go back to school, and he is living out in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas. He's disabled. He's a veteran. Anything that we can do to help him, I'm here for. So I'm going to put a link in the chat as well, but the link is down below in the description box for his Give, Send, Go, which is different from a Go Fuck Me. And if you can contribute, that would be awesome. If you can't, I totally understand. Really a lot. But yeah, the email address is down there. The PO box is there. The PayPal is there. The Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get is there. The Amazon wish list is there. And the link to help out Brian Lucas is also there. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got. Rosalind, I am still subscribed to your channel, and freak out though you might, the people who engage are still engaged. We are here and we love you. Thank you. And wine. Yes. Thank you, Rosalind. You sent me a photo. Thank you, Sophia. I heard it go ding. All right. First of all, we have Kathy Mitchell. This is her silly self being a 50s housewife tonight. Good to see you. Nice to see your face. Thank you. This is K-Max spray cheese called Cheese Blast. Marla Dillard is telling me that I'm at over 90,000 views, which is still mind-blowing. Ah, And this is Bobo. This is Sophia's bunny, who loves mango and spicy. Thank you for showing me Bobo. That tie, that bow tie is something else. And I love it. Brian does rock, Maya. Hi, Maya. That was almost a very fun Freudian slip. Oh, honey. I reeled myself in at the very last second, Amanda. I have a whole lot of feelings about that organization. So to sum it up, today's lunch is foods that should not be served together. That's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hi, good to see you. Seriously though, rambutan is my favorite thing on earth. Sadly, few know of it. Happily, my niece is one of them, and she calls them menangerines, which brings me joy. That sounds awesome. I was actually just getting ready to wrap things up, quite frankly, just because, well, I need a fresh beverage and I have to pee, which is generally a good sign that I should be wrapping things up. But I'm so happy that everybody is here. I hope that this first day of November is a good one for you. I hope that people can help out Brian as much as possible, because he deserves the help, and anything that he can get to help him out of the bell jar that he's basically been living in. I'm happy to spread the word, boost the signal, the whole nine. He is a very dapper bunny, Sophia. No question. He is a truth teller, as we saw in the werewolf show. I didn't see today's werewolf show, but I look forward to watching it. I'll get at it right after I'm done watching Food Court, because Emily D. Baker kind of trumped everything today. I needed that bit of levity. Rosalind, I didn't know this about you. You lived in Indonesia as a small child and have strong views on tropical fruit. My ex-son-in-law is behind in his child support and asked my daughter to start a GoFundMe to help him pay his bills. What a twit. That is precisely what I tend to call it, because, yeah. Well, K-Mac. Hello, Robre Bertram. Sage Rosemary Time. Okay. What about parsley? Parsley got left out. Thank you so much for your super chat. That's huge. I think I may have gotten one other $50 super chat in my entire being as a channel and monetized. Thank you so much. I appreciate that really a lot. Zena Marlene, to you, babe. Hello, Desley. I do speak to Reese. Not very often, but I do. We exchange text messages and the occasional email. So, yeah, I speak with Reese. Cheers. Cheers to you, K-Mac. Me having strong views on food items is probably not the part that surprised you. You are absolutely correct, Rosalind. That is not the part that surprised me at all. I just was unaware that you spent part of your formative years in Indonesia. Rambutan is beauty in the form of a funny looking lychee. I don't know how to say that word. Do I pronounce the Y like a Y or like an E? Please help me. I love Indonesia. It has amazing food. Fair. Shut up, Matt. Ships Reese and Aaron. I have to say that I do not. I am perfectly fine with Aaron and Jenna. But Desley says, I'm happy you do. Okay, cool. Thank you. Happy or not, we are in communication. Rambutan is better both in flavor and pronunciation. Fair. That's fair. Lychee. Okay, thank you, Janelle. Thank you for popping out of Lurkerland and letting me know. But yeah, I was just about to wind this thing up so that my bladder doesn't explode all over everything. But I am so happy that everyone has been here with me this evening. I appreciate you, all of you. And I will be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel, possibly with soup dumplings. Yeah, I did the thing. And I will show you all what soup dumplings are all about if they arrive in time. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys had a fantastic. Lychee is pronounced water chestnut. No. Water chestnuts are awful. Texturally, no. And flavor-wise, completely different. However, what I can say is, one more for the road, Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. One last chip. Where the hell is Shar? One more for the road. Be well. Sleep sweet. Stay safe. Watch out for deer. I will be back here tomorrow. I hope that you have a good whenever it is, wherever you are. And in the meantime, peace to you.